Hello everyone, I'm Raundler and you're watching Scotland versus Morocco FIFA World Cup 2026. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third-party footage, assets or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self-produced for entertainment purpose only. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is perfectly set for an exciting World Cup clash as Scotland and Morocco prepare to face off in the what promises to be a fascinating battle of styles and determination. Scotland comes into this game with their classic fighting spirit and structured approach. They are as a team that thrives on discipline, strong midfield control, and quick transitions. You can expect them to stay organized, press smartly, and look for opportunities through set pieces and well built attacks. There is a sense of resilience in the way of Scotland plays. They don't give up easily and can turn the game around with sheer determination. On the other side, Morocco brings flair, speed, and technical brilliance into these contests. Known for their sharp passing and attacking creativity, they love to play an expressive brand of football. Their ability to stretch defenses with pace and skill makes them extremely dangerous, especially when they find rhythm in the final third. Morocco's confidence on the ball and quick movement could be a key factor in breaking Scotland's defense structure. This matchup is not just about two teams, it's about contrasting football philosophies. One side relies on structure and grit, while the other leans on creativity and fluid attacking play. That contrast is exactly what makes this encounter so interesting. As the players step onto the pitch and the atmosphere builds, you can feel that something special might unfold tonight. Both teams know how important this moment is, and neither will want to leave anything behind. Will Scotland discipline overpower Morocco's flair? Or will Morocco's attacking magic break through the Scottish defence? Get ready, this World Cup football at its finest.
Cleared without complication. Crossed in again. Tries to get it clear. Christie. McTominay. McGinn. Played towards the other side. Christie. Christie. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi. Diop, gently done. Gilmore. He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. Urnahi. El Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Gilmore. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. El Ainawi. Unahi. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Christie. Now it's Christie. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eight Boudlal. Riyad. Diop. Looks to the other side. That's a cute ball. Will play through for the wide man. Nawi. Lovely bit of skill. It's anyone's ball now. Robertson gets it clear. Brahim Diaz. Eight Boudlal. Nawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And it's Nawi. Played out wide. Nawi. Nice control. Nawi. Unahi. Eight Boudlal. Moved on forwards. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Thinks about the shot, and he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Aim forwards. McGinn. McGinn. Adams. Nawi. Eight Boudlal. Unahi. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Can he latch onto this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Unahi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Cross from Hakimi. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Unahi. Defending of the desperate variety. There are a few waiting for it. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Robertson gets across to intercept that. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's El Ainawi. It's a loose ball. El Ainawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that was very necessary. El Ainawi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Clears it away. McGinn. That's really well manoeuvred. McTominay. McTominay shifted upfield. Patterson's cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Unahi. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Patterson. McGinn. Patterson. McGinn. And he goes cross-field. Christie. Gilmore. McTominay. And that's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Hakimi.
The last meeting between Morocco
Brahim
and Brazil
Diaz.
in the FIFA World Cup 2026 ended in a 1-1 draw,
Hakimi.
and honestly, the result tells a deeper story
El
about
Ainawi.
both teams' current form. Morocco showed once again why they are no longer underdogs. They played with confidence, structure, and tactical discipline. Defensively,
And
they
it's
stayed
Hakimi.
compact and didn't allow Brazil to freely
And
dominate the
here's
game.
Brahim Diaz.
Whenever Brazil
Unahi.
tried to build attacking momentum, Morocco responded with smart
Out
positioning
towards the
and
flank.
quick recoveries. Going forward, Morocco looked sharp on transition, using pace
Time
and
to
great
deliver.
runs to trouble
Oh,
Brazil
such a
defense.
clever
This
touch.
performance reflects a team
And it's
that
played
is very
forward.
strong form, organized, confident, and capable of competing with top-tier sides.
El Ainawi. Adams. Christie. Robertson. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. Eight Boudlal. Riyad. Hakimi. Unahi. El Ainawi. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in. Up he goes! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gilmore.
On the other side, Scotland's last match in the FIFA World Cup 2026 ended in a 1-0 win against Haiti, and the result really highlights the kind of form they are in right now.
El
Scotland
Ainawi.
didn't dominate the game
Hakimi.
in a flashy way, but they control it
Riyad.
with maturity and discipline.
Unahi.
From the start, their approach was clear: stay compact, don't take unnecessary risks,
Now then, the ball's
and
come
build
loose.
attacks patiently. Defensively, they looked very solid, rarely going clear chances.
That'll be a throw.
And whenever there was a danger, The backline handled it with composure. This
Brahim
shows a team
Diaz.
that is very well organized and confident in their system.
McGinn. Patterson. Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Gilmore cuts out the pass. Brahim Diaz. Adams.
Going forward, Scotland weren't overly aggressive, but they were efficient. They
Scotland
picked
have the
the right
replay bit.
moments to attack, used width smartly, and eventually found the breakthrough. It wasn't about constant pressure, it was about
Playing
timing
across
and
field,
precision,
changing the point of
and that's
attack.
exactly how they secured
Adams.
the win.
Over to the left.
Compared to Morocco's
Christie.
energetic and
Christie.
expressive style, Scotland's form feels more controlled and calculated. They
Shoots!
might not create a huge number
Well,
of
he nearly
chances,
went all
but
the
they
way.
make the important
Absolutely full
moments
of
count.
energy
And
here.
in
Definitely had the
tournament
right
football,
idea. A shame
that's
he just couldn't finish it
often
off.
the difference. So, overall, Scotland win reflects a team that knows how to manage games smartly.
El Ainawi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gilmore. McTominay. Eight Boudlal. Gilmore. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Gilmore. Robertson. Christie. Christie. And it's Robertson. Robertson. And he goes cross-field. That's good play. McTominay. Oh, good spread. Ball is over the line. Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Unahi. Christie did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Always onto this. He's shifting. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
El Ainawi. Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. It's run loose here. Delivered across. could be a throw-in. And it's Al Ainawi. Clearly not happy with that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Al Ainawi. Produces a cross. Corner. And he's there to clear it. Gilmore, shifted upfield. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi. Back into the middle.
Unahi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aim forwards. Robertson played towards the other side.
Morocco couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Very nicely done. Oh, this is a chance to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Again. Gilmore shifted upfield. Unahi gently done. And it's Diaz. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Brahim Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Unahi. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Christie. Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. Great work on the overlap. And he's onside. Looking for a decent ball in. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Adams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
El Ainawi. Hakimi. Diop. Unahi. Again. Robertson. No, that's too long. Aim forwards. Eight Boudlal. McGinn. Patterson. McGinn. Some good work on the right flank here. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Diop is there, And he can get that clear. And it's Gilmore. Succumbs to the pressure. Eight Boudlal. El Ainawi. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McTominay. Christie. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's run loose here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Unahi. Unahi, gently done. McTominay. Gilmore. And he goes cross-field. Unahi. That is good strength. Gilmore. Played towards the other side. McGinn. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Morocco's journeys in the FIFA World Cup was nothing short of historic. In the FIFA World Cup 2022, they didn't
Riyad.
just participate, they completely changed how people look at
Hakimi.
African and Arab
Brahim
football.
Diaz. El Ainawi.
They started the tournament in the group stage with a very solid and disciplined approach against strong teams like Croatia. They held their
Brahim
ground with a
Diaz.
calm defensive setup and showed
Spread out to the
they were
left.
not the easy opponent. As the
A
matches
chance to
progressed,
play it in.
Morocco became more confident, mixing defensive strength and quick
Unahi.
counterattacks. One of the biggest highlights came
Unahi
when
played
they
out to the
faced
left flank.
Belgium. Morocco played fearless football and secured a huge victory,
Only partially clear.
proving they could beat top-ranked teams on the biggest stage. That win gave them massive momentum
Hakimi.
going into the knockout rounds.
Diop.
In the round of 16,
Unahi.
they went against Spain. It was a tense tactical match where Morocco stayed extremely organized defensively.
Hakimi plays it in.
The game went to penalties and Morocco held their nerves to win. This was a massive moment in their history. Then came the
They've
quarterfinal.
played it short.
Portugal against
Very
Portugal.
nicely done.
Morocco shocked the world
Plenty of width in
again
the
with
middle.
a 1-0 victory thanks to powerful header goal.
Unahi. El
This win made
Ainawi.
them first
Nice looking
African
ball.
team ever to reach a World Cup
Has been knocked
semi-final, a
clear.
truly historic achievement. In the semi-final, they faced
Unahi.
France. Despite a strong effort and fighting spirit, Morocco couldn't overcome the defending champions. They later played third-place match but fell
Gilmore.
short again.
El
Even without a
Ainawi.
trophy, Morocco finished fourth in the world, which is their
Back into the
best
middle.
ever World Cup performance. Their journey was defined
Oh,
by
good ball.
strong defensive
Hakimi
organization,
played out towards the right
incredible
wing.
teamwork and discipline, passionate supporter from
And it's El
fans
Ainawi.
worldwide. This
El
campaign
Ainawi.
made Morocco one of the most respected teams
Unahi.
globally and inspired millions. It wasn't just a run, it was a history.
Great defending, strong and determined. McTominay. Adams. Now it's Christie. Christie tries to dink it through. McTominay, probing pass. Diop gets it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Scotland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
El Ainawi. Nice physical challenge. And here's Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. Played back in. Adams. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Robertson. That's really well manoeuvred. for a throw. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, smashing header! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and I should have done better there.
Moved on forwards. McGinn. Gilmore. And it's played forward. He's having a look round. Now it's Adams. Played into space. Now it's Christie. Hit into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Christie clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
El Ainawi. Unahi. El Ainawi. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. A lovely bit of skill. Unahi. Patterson. McGinn. McTominay looks to the other side. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Robertson. Gilmore chooses to go cross-field. Now it's McGinn. That's tidy. Ball swung in. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Nicely shaped cross. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gilmore. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's an imaginative pass. Gilmore. Now it's Adams. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Begin, and it's Robertson. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Flings in across. And it's hoisted clear. Gilmore. Robertson. Patterson. Again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Now here's the delivery. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's out for a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has been knocked clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Was just lacking in accuracy. McTominay. Gilmore. El Ainawi. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. El Ainawi played into space. Begin. Played towards the other side. Hakimi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's taking on the lot of them. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Unahi. That is lovely. Real chance! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
McTominay. Gilmore, and it's played forward. Christie. Unahi. Hakimi. El Ainawi. McTominay wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Defending of the desperate variety. El Ainawi, oh, good spread. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Robertson looks to the other side. McGinn. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Christie. That's a corner kick. Robertson plays it short. Unahi herring after the ball here. Robertson showing good feet. Can he deliver? And it's Gilmore. Now can he find a finish? Brahim Diaz. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robertson. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed. Excellent interception. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Oh, that's nice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Adams. Gilmore. Still goalless. Aim forwards. McGinn. And he goes cross-field. Hakimi can get it clear. Hakimi. First quarter of an hour gone. Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. Looking here to chip it through. That pass has been well intercepted. Played with finesse. Oh, Red, nice interception. Unahi. Unahi. Riyad. Riyad shifted upfield. Unahi. Strong running down that left flank. And he's there to clear it. El Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. McTominay. McGinn. Looks to the other side. Christie. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's El Ainawi. Gilmore makes the interception. Christie. Caresses it through. Now it's McGinn. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Gilmore. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Looking to go deep. Can he stop it going out? Cleared away. And that is out of play. And it's Gilmore. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Chooses to go back. Oh, it's come loose. And that's a throw. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Morocco getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. El Ainawi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McGinn. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Christie. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Gilmore. Can he latch on to this? Nahi, El Nawi. Played out wide. El Nawi proves too strong. Now it's Adams. Christie. Christie gently done. And it's Robertson. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. Christie. Patterson. McGinn. McGinn. In with the challenge. Eight Boudlal. Nahi. It clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Unahi tries a deft little ball. In comes the corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's played forward. And it's Christie. Christie. He has found a way through. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Christie has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. As it comes. It's gone for a throw-in. McTominay. McGinn. Out to the right. McTominay. Gilmore. Out towards the flank. McTominay. Patterson. Oh, it's played into the area. Unahi. Elanawi. Hakimi, that's a delicate pass. Out of play for a goal. Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. Christie. McTominay. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Unahi. Elanawi. Hakimi. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Gilmore. Robertson. Christie. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. McTominay. Now it's Adams. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Gilmore. And he goes cross-field. And that has been cleared. Ball's gone out of play. Brahim Diaz. It's a good run down the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
McTominay. Robertson. Gilmore. McTominay. Over to the left. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McGinn. McTominay. Gilmore. McTominay. Patterson's cross. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. El Ainaoui played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. McTominay. Aim forwards. Christie. Christie. Can he deliver? Oh, the shot at goal! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
El Ainaoui. Eight Boudlal. Diop. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's a good... Great work on the overlap. So who's he picking out? Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Hakimi. That's very neat. And here's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And the ball is out of play. Played towards the other side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Calmly anticipates. Gilmore. Robertson, gently done. Now it's Adams. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McGinn. He's in a great position here. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Now the cross. McGinn. McTominay. Patterson looks to the other side. Christie. And it's Gilmore. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Unahi. Diop. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Diop. El Ainawi. Unahi. McGinn. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That has been cut short. And it's Robertson. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle. Unahi. McGinn. McTominay. Hangs in across. Riyad clears it away. Robertson. Aim forwards. Unahi. Morocco can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Riyad. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Cross from Hakim. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. And he goes cross-field. It'll be a throw-in. He's being urged to shoot. Hakimi chips it through. Patterson gets it clear. That's a good run down the left. Unahi. Either side really getting hold of the ball. El Ainawi. Turns and goes back. El Ainawi forwards and with intent. Plenty chance, surely! Cleared without complication. Eight Boudlal. Diop. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Not the most accurate pass. Unahi. Gilmore, and it's played forward. That looks a cracking ball. Brahim Diaz. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cleared away. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Gilmore. McTominay. Patterson. Unahi with a definite foul there. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Diop getting this one clear. Gilmore. Ball's played through. Gets his head on it! McTominay. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Adams. Robertson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Patterson. Gilmore. McTominay. Patterson. McTominay. McGinn. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gilmore. Patterson. Christie. Robertson. Played towards the other side. We get a throw in. Riyad. El Ainawi. Out to the left it goes. McGinn. Christie. Robertson. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. Patterson. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Patterson. And it's Patterson. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Unahi. 5 minutes till the break. Christie. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. El-Ainawi. Again. Again. McTominay looks to the other side. Robertson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gilmore. McTominay. Patterson looking to hit the byline here. Chance for a shot! Moved on forwards. El-Ainawi. McTominay. Robertson. Robertson. Played in by Robertson. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Now it's Adams. Unahi. El-Ainawi. Eight Boudlal. Patterson wins the duel this time. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's found... And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Morocco really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, well cut out, not margin for error there at all. Again. Patterson. Patterson has got himself a free kick. Cleared away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Robertson. McTominay. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
McTominay is offering a right smile there.
Unahi has given away a free kick. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
El Ainawi. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. Gilmore wins the duel this time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Patterson. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Very nicely done. McTominay head out towards the right wing. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And back to the keeper they go. Robertson. Christie. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played towards the other side. And it's Robertson. Robertson going full tilt down the left. And that's been repelled. Christie. McTominay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McTominay. Patterson. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Robertson. Gilmore. Moved on forwards. And that's too far for anyone. Eight Boudlal. Patterson cuts out the pass. El Ainawi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Robertson, and he goes cross-field. Looks to the other side. Christie. Christie goes on a charge down the left. Robertson. Christie. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Brahim Diaz going full steam down the flank. Christie gets in to thwart him. Christie defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gilmore. McTominay out to the right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Boudlal. There will be a throw-in. McGinn. And it's Christie. Christie. Gilmore. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Gilmore. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Gets it away. Unahi. El-Ainawi. Patterson gets across to intercept that. McGinn. Patterson. McGinn. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz knocks it out wide. El-Ainawi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Cross goes in there. Deftly away. Morocco have reclaimed it. Gilmore. Christie. Gilmore. Christie. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And he goes cross-field. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. El-Ainawi. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Now here's the delivery. McGinn. McTominay. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Christie. Gilmore. Hakimi tries to clear. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. And it's McTominay. Gilmore. Robertson. Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. McTominay. Gilmore. Played out to the right. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Gilmore. Now it's McGinn. There are a few waiting for it. Diop. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. Diop looks to the other side. Patterson. McGinn. Eight Boudlal. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Gilmore. McTominay. Patterson. Gilmore. Gilmore forwards and with intent. And he goes cross-field. And it's Robertson. Oh, played through for the wide man. Christie. Diop does really well to win the ball there. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Hakimi. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Robertson, aimed in towards the centre. Patterson. Now it's McGinn. Oh, nice touch. Out towards the flank. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle. Riyad attempts a clearance.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Patterson. McGinn. McGinn. Played towards the other side. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? That's McGinn. McGinn! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
El Ainaoui. Unahi. Adams. Christie. Robertson. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. McGinn. McTominay. Clipped into space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson. McTominay. Gilmore. McTominay. Gilmore. Showing good feet. Produces a cross. And that has gone horribly wrong. Unahi. Boudlal. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Diop. Hakimi. El Ainawi. And it's El Ainawi. McTominay. Christie. Is onto it in a flash. Patterson. Gilmore played out to the left flank. Done delicately. It's a goal kick. Aim forwards. Diop. Hakimi. Boudlal. El Ainawi. Hakimi. El Ainawi does well to get it back. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Patterson. McGinn. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Robertson, and he goes cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. McGinn. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Boudlal. Unahi. Robertson. Scotland to keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Looks to the other side. And it's Christie. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. McGinn. McGinn. Played out wide. Christie. Gilmore. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hakimi wins the duel this time. And it's Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gilmore did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gilmore moved on forwards. Robertson. Christie picks it up out wide. And they've got a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Riyad. Riyad, gently done. Christie. That's tidy. Christie. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's shoots! Patterson. And it's McTominay. McGinn. Gilmore. Now it's Christie. Brahim Diaz. Unahi shifted upfield. McTominay. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Cleared away. Unahi. Al-Ainawi looking to add to his goal. Morocco have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No, that's been easily repelled. Out to the right. Gilmore, aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Patterson. McGinn. Played towards the other side. And it's Christie. Robertson. Christie. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. Cross. Hakimi with the clearance. Gilmore. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw. And it's Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Out of play for a throw. Referee's given a throw. Gilmore. McGinn. Brilliantly cut out. Adams. Christie played out towards the right wing. Alainawi. Alainawi chooses to go cross-field. McGinn. Patterson. Gilmore. And it's Patterson. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Unahi spread out to the left. And it's been played through. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Adams. Over to the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. Unahi. Alainawi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Christie. Robertson. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Christie. In once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. And it's Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Patterson. Gilmore. Aim forwards. Robertson played played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Begin. Hakimi. Nawi shifted upfield. Nawi. Oh, such a clever touch. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Gilmore is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's shooting! Hakimi. Unahi. Gilmore, McTominay, and it's Christie. Robertson, played towards the other side. Begin. Patterson. A chance to play it in. Lovely feet. Oh, great chance! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Brahim Diaz. Eight Boudlal. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. Hakimi. Nawi. Gilmore does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And it's Gilmore. Goes to finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Eight Boudlal. Diop. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz ploughing through the middle. Begin. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Christie, gently done. Now it's Adams. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
McGinn looks to the other side, and it's Christie. It's a promising position. Crossed into the box. They've got a corner here. Got rid. Christie, and that's aimed into the middle. Riyad with the clearance. Unahi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Takes a shot! McGinn. Scotland going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And he goes cross-field. Christie. That has found him in acres of space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, gently done. Brahim Diaz. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shots. It is quite a run he's making here. Pings it across. That's an excellent interception. Christie. Played towards the other side. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Patterson tries making a foray down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had... Ah, he's given it away! They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. McTominay. Oh, good spread. McGinn. Patterson. Nice control. Here's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nawi. Moved on forwards. Unahi. Oh, can he get onto this? That's really well manoeuvred. McTominay wins the duel this time. Robertson. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. Patterson. Clears it away. Robertson. Robertson played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Patterson. Last-ditch defending, but... and the shots! Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Robertson. Gilmore. And he goes cross-field. McGinn. Patterson. That's very neat. And the keeper has it. 8 Boudlal. Just a quarter of an hour to play. 8 Boudlal. Foot in. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely weighted pass. Christie. Now it's Adams. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McTominay. Aim forwards. Christie. Christie goes on a run down the left wing. Robertson. That's a cute ball. Christie looking to get on the end of this. Brahim Diaz. Al-Ainawi gently done. Gilmore. Brahim Diaz. Nice control. No way through, so back it comes. Robertson tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. Hakimi. Unahi. El-Ainawi. And it's Diaz. He should have put that one away.
Oh, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
McTominay can get it clear. McTominay. Patterson. McGinn. Looks to the other side. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Robertson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McGinn. Patterson. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
That has been knocked clear. Scotland have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Gilmore. Played towards the other side. Now it's McGinn. It's a loose ball. El-Ainawi forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. El-Ainawi. Back into the middle. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. El-Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. El-Ainawi. Oh, sweet feet. Unahi. Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. McGinn. Now it's Christie. Robertson. Now it's McGinn. He's there to hit it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz.
McTominay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Unahi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Unahi. El Ainawi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish. McTominay. Unahi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gilmore. Robertson. Looks to the other side. McGinn. Very nicely done. Now it's McGinn. Now here's the delivery. Riyad clears it away. And it's McTominay. Gilmore. Time to deliver. He's still got it, needs help. McTominay concedes a free kick for that. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he thumps it clear. Hakimi. Oh, it's come loose. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Unahi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Unahi. Short changes him with that pass. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Hakimi opts to play it back. Christie. McTominay. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. El Ainawi. Now who's going to be first to this? Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Robertson. Christie. And it's lofted through here. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. And he's found the way past. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's a throw. Gilmore. Robertson. Robertson has gone backward here. Fired deep towards the back post. El Ainawi shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Adams. That is lovely. And it's Patterson. This looks promising. Unahi. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Into the last 5 minutes. Patterson. Great ball if he can get there. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. Again. And it's Patterson. That's tiny. Again. Patterson. Patterson chooses to go cross-field. Gilmore. McTominay. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Now it's Christie. Christie, back when it goes. Big chance! No, he's missed it.
To try again. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Adams. And it's McTominay. Patterson's cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a nice ball.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
eFootball. Unahi. And it's played forward. Tries to think it through. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Patterson. McGinn. Adams. Spread out to the left. Christie. That's a good run down the left. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Unahi. We are into overtime. Unahi. Plays it out wide. That has been knocked clear. And it's Al-Ainawi. It's going to be another throw. They'll have one final crack at it. Cleared away. They need to get it in quick. Crosses it in here. And that is a little undercooked. Unahi. Aim forwards. Gilmore. Adams. McGinn. They are right into last chance territory. eFootball. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking ball. Unahi. Morocco to make one last surge forward. Out to the left it goes. Header! Couldn't quite control it.
But you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
McTominay. Patterson. McTominay. Gilmore. Moved on forwards. Robertson. Gilmore. Robertson. McTominay. And it's played forward. Pass is intercepted. El Nawi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Patterson. Gilmore. Christie is onto it in a flash. Diop. And it's Diaz. That's good play. And a chance! And that has been cleared. Gets good distance on it. Eight Boudlal.
And now we are right at the edge of the final whistle, and with both
El
Scotland and
Nawi.
Morocco giving absolutely everything on the pitch. The
Robertson.
intensity hasn't dropped for a second. Every pass, every tackle, every movement still carries the sense of urgency. Scotland continues to rely on their structure and
Game
discipline, trying
forwards.
to stay composed and avoid any late
And that's a
mistakes.
throw.
At the same time, Morocco is still pushing forward with energy, looking for the one moment of brilliance that could
Knight.
change everything. You can feel the tension
Eight
building with
Boudlal.
every second that passes. This has been a contest full of determination, contrasting
Knight.
style, and constant battle
Diop.
across this pitch. Neither
Moved on
team have backed
forwards.
down, and that's what have made this match so engaging from the start to
Gilmore.
finish. As we approach the final moment, it's all about who holds their nerve.
Robertson.
One chance, one
Christie.
decision, one small moment could still
Adams.
define how this game
The
is
referee's awarded a free
remembered.
kick.
Stay
He knew
tuned, the
what was
drama
coming.
isn't
That's a
over yet.
yellow card.
The final whistle is coming, but the story of this match is still being written.
And that is it. The referee has...
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Raundler signing off for now. See you in the next match.